Hollerin with Hollenbeck.
Holleback. Joey Hollenbeck. Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you doing, Travis Kenny?
Good. My name's Joey Hollenbeck.
Nice, Joey. Nice
I'm
to
a
meet you.
Pisces. I enjoy long walks.
Are
on the
you a
beach.
Pisces?
Yeah.
What's your birthday?
Feb 26th, 1980. 300 pounds of sweet meat.
80.
Yeah.
Wow. Snuck it in.
300 pounds of sweet meat.
Did it seem like the people that were born in the 70s were like way older?
I feel like their time was way cooler, but now looking back on it, the 80s were pretty dope too.
Sick dope.
You think that people are going to be like, whoa, bro, you were born in 05? That was sick.
Did I show you
before we became socialists?
Did I show you what before we became socialists? Did I send you this video? Maybe I did or didn't. You know who Simon Rex is?
Yeah. I saw it on. That's dope. My Dick? The My Dick song?
Yeah, My Dick song. And then
what did you? I was going to ask you about that. What did you end up doing?
So Simon Rex is an MTV VJ from back in the day.
I remember. Okay, I remember him.
So then he came out with this and that. Well, anyway, my wife and I one night were like, she's like, I'm like,
Tanked.
hey, I'm watching, yeah, and we're watching like Riff Raff. I'm like, you know who Riff Raff is? And she's like, I know. And I started showing some videos. And she's like, in one of the videos, she's like, who's that guy? He looks familiar. And I'm like, that's Simon Rex. She goes, oh my gosh, Simon Rex had the biggest crush on him back when he was an MTV VJ and all this spring.
I love how he said he had a little dick and all
spring
this
breaks.
stuff.
Yeah. So then I get on. So Jamie, one night, driving home from the casino, and she's like, listen, this is before her birthday. She goes, listen, I know we're going to Vegas, but like, she's pretty much funding Vegas for her 40th. I'm like, yeah, I get it.
Happy birthday, babe.
It's great.
So
hopefully no one knocks you over.
Hey, seriously. Hey, babe, seriously, do you think I can get a couple more Coors Light?
Hey,
do you flex like that? Or you're like, hey, babe, do you think I get a couple more Coors Lights? Or you're like, hey, babe, I need the card. I'm getting a couple more beers. What do you do?
this is me. That's good. I should do that. But no, I'm like, hey, I'll go get the waitress so we can get some beers going.
Oh, you play it off like maybe you want a Chardonnay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and I can purchase that. Here's me.
Good move.
I can do small ticket items. Like I can get a beer, I can get her some wine and this and that. But like, hey, can we fly the entire family down to Vegas? That ain't me. like that's her. That's her money. But so she's like, well, you
guys are married. It's your money too.
Let's tell her that. She'll punch you in the balls. So she's like, well, you better do. She's like, not threatening, but she's like, you got to do something for me. So I'm like, all right, fine, I'll do that. So anyway, I get on friggin' Cameo. I'm thinking about this. I'm like, oh, we just talked about Simon Rex. Cameo, you can order like personal greetings and messages and happy birthdays. You know what Cameo is? Have you ever heard it before?
No, I saw True Font was just putting something up.
Yeah,
there.
so True Font's on there. That'd be cool to like maybe pay him $250 so he can say something on our podcast if you wanted to do that.
Pay him $250?
Yeah, that's what Cameo is. I'd have to pay him $250 for like a 30-second spot.
That's what you paid?
No. So Snoop Dogg is the highest one. $1,000. You would send Snoop $1,000 to have him like say, hey, happy birthday, Joe. Or, hey, I love Full Body Cast. It's the greatest podcast I've ever listened to in my entire life, which is a great idea. $1,000 to send a Snoop and have Snoop say, hey, this is...
Faux shizzle.
Listen to Full Body Cast. Listen to Hollerin with Hollenbeck.
Faux shizzle.
He says faux shizzle. Listen to Holla. Could you imagine how he would say it? How would he say Hollerin with Hollenbeck? You know my man. Hollerin Hollenbeck, Joey Hollenbeck.
He my dude.
He my dude.
He my dude.
He my dog.
He my dog.
He my dog. $1,000 is to have him do it. People from The Office, actors, watch out for that. He would just smash it into thing. I got a beer. You're over here just
giving you beers?
Giving me beers. So, and you got Office actors, The Office, right? 250, 180, those type of guys. So I'm like,
so they make $150, $250 a pop
just
to say
for
something
30
back?
seconds. We're in the wrong business, Joe.
So that's what you did.
So I look up, I see Simon Rex, $69. I'm like, all right, I can do that.
Happy birthday, love.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday. So I'm going to play it right now for people so they can hear it.
Dude, should I get a Cameo?
No one's going to pay it.
How do you know?
Who's going to pay it? They have some cougs. You can look up cougs.
Who knows?
You want me to tell you who the cougs are after this? Which cougs are out there?
Who knows? I'm opening a Cameo account.
Yo, Jamie, what's up, man? Hey, happy happy 40th birthday from me and Travis,
Guys
baby.
just on peyote.
Just heard you had a crush
Driving
on me
his
forever,
car.
so you have horrible taste in men. I understand.
Didn't read my birthday
and,
wish, right?
You know, basically, he says that you're wonderful and thoughtful. Well, actually, Travis is wonderful and thoughtful, and he's got no choice but to swallow my jealousy and ask, you know, hey, I'm the main crush. I'm going to tell you right now, happy birthday to you. You know what, Travis? You're a big man for putting your little dick to the side. I love you guys. Happy birthday.
All right, so that cost me $69.
What?
But the funny thing is like that was funny. Like when she got it, it wasn't like she was like, "Oh, Simon Rex." It was she was dying laughing. Like we replayed that thing like 20 times because it's so stupid and so funny. And like, why would you ever get your wife that for her 40th birthday? Like, get her a ring, get her some jewelry, do something.
Yeah.
You go get Simon Rex to say something to her.
It's right up your alley.
It's perfect. So it's what I did. So you go to Cameo and you type in like whatever you want, whatever type of Seahawks or something like that. Like, so Seahawks.
You can type in Cougs. Do Cougs.
Yeah, I'll do Cougs real quick. Here's who you get with.
I'm gonna
Cougs.
open a Cameo.
So Cougars. Oh wait, Wazoo. I'll do Wazoo instead of Wazoo.
True Font just opened a Cameo today.
No, he had it. He's actually had it for a while.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Washington State Cougars. Washington State University. Here we go. All right, so here's who you can get from Washington State University. You get Drew Bledsoe, $300 for a 30-second spot.
No kidding.
Mike Leach, believe it or not,
How much?
$160 for a 30-second spot.
What's the lowest you can go? Maybe just $1.50.
MK Christo. I'm just kidding.
Shut up. Oh my god.
No, it's not.
I was like, definitely he's on there, dude.
Let me look up MK, actually. Maybe MK is on
I
there.
guarantee he's got one.
About MK.
Maybe not. Maybe not.
No, it's a different guy.
He's been real busy lately.
He is, dude. He's doing everything. I want to know who does his stuff. Seahawks. Here are the Seahawks. Marcus Trufant, John Randall. So here we go. Let's just look at that. Brian Bosworth, $160 for a 30-second spot. $119 from John Randall. Mark Rippon, $54. Lawyer Malloy, $110. Amon Green, $80. Steve Largent, $160. TJ Hushmanzada, $36.
Oh.
That's not bad.
Me. I'm going to undercut him.
Marcus Trufant, $54.
Okay.
Golden Tate, $210. Walter Jones, $174. Warren Moon, $160.
Wait, real quick. Of course, Golden Tate's 100 and whatever.
$210.
Yeah,
He's still playing.
He doesn't even have a job. Does he?
Yeah, he's still playing. Giants.
I know, but now he's hurt after all the BS he pulled.
No, he's back.
Come on, Trav.
They brought him back.
Trav, rope in. Get off your phone. Let's go.
I'm telling you I'm telling you this. Jim Mora, $55.
Nobody wants to hear this.
I think they do.
Joey Hollenbeck, $175.
$175. $1.75.
Come on, bro.
No. Hey, you know what though? If you guys want, tell you what. We offer this on Patreon too. If you are the full buddy huge subscriber, we will throw your names out. By the way, we're throwing out Holly Graff. We're throwing because they subscribe. Eric Madrid. Shout out to Kellen Hall. Shout out to Adam Kenny. They love us. This one's going to be kind of a throwaway episode. A good one though.
No, it's not going to be a throw.
No, this was going to one that I'm going to air at any
Don't
time.
ever say that again.
I meant in a good way.
Don't ever say that
It's
again.
Hail Mary.
This is not a throwaway.
It's not a throwaway, but I'm saying it.
Nothing, when these lips touch this mic, nothing's a throwaway.
Can I tell you my road rage story?
Oh, you had some road rage?
No. Some guy had road rage against me.
Oh, boy. That's scary.
The funny thing is that I got close enough to know I could see him. Later that night, he popped up because of GPS on my Facebook as people you may know.
Shut up.
I had no clue who this dude was. He looked familiar.
Whoa. That's what social media is doing now?
Yes.
F that, bro.
How
I'm
crazy?
canceling that.
How crazy is that?
I'm canceling
This
that.
people you may know because you were in a vicinity with him. He actually graduated. I'm not gonna say. I'll say his name to you, but I'm not gonna say his name to everyone else.
Were you scared?
No, the guy's a freaking psycho. but he was a psycho.
So you're scared.
And then later, I got a message later because I posted on Facebook, not who it was, but I'm like, hey, so like, was it a guy driving this white vehicle? I'm like, yeah, it happened at 5. Like, well, later on at 7:30, he did the same thing to me, passing like blindly, driving fast.
What did he do? Flip you off? What do you do?
So you're heading into the Safeway parking lot coming from town, like not from 410, and it gets that 76 station, right, or whatever that is, the little gas station, like your head,
AMPM?
Yeah, whatever that is, right there.
Right where like
Yes.
T's or whatever.
Where there's not a second lane.
It's kind of like a Y.
Yeah. I'm going straight
Into Safeway parking lot.
and he's going, and he like flies by me and does the same thing and like flips me off. Like right before Jack the Box, I should say, he starts trying to get by me actually. And I'm like, dude, this is a 1-lane road. Like, if you're taking a right, I get it. If you're going to try and take a right, whatever. But I'm like, I kind of speed up to match him. I got no people are in front of me. It's like that I have like everybody in front of me or all the space in front of me. No, I just, nope, bumper to bumper. And he just tries to get by me. So then I end up peeling left, actually. He goes straight into the parking lot. Like, what the hell is this guy's problem? So I drive into the parking lot.
Oh, you're going to confront.
Oh, I freaking, okay.
You're ready to confront.
So
Are you by yourself?
Got my kids with me.
Okay.
Little dumb. So, but I got my kids with me, but I was like,
Like, Dad, stop. What are you doing? I'm going to prove this. I'm going to show this guy.
this is a Jeremiah guy. This is a Jeremiah moment.
Just get out and trip him.
Aaron Cornelius be so proud. Yeah, I just push him. And he's like halfway off. Anyway, so I drive up. This guy parks in the safe parking lot. If you're going to flip someone off and then go in that parking lot.
Oh. If he would
Don't be an idiot.
If he would have flipped me off
Yeah.
and then whipped in a block, like 20 feet away and parked.
Yeah, you're driving over there.
Oh, yeah, I'm throttling somebody. Dude, there's one thing I cannot stand is people that think they're tough when they're in a car and think that they're going to do that and disrespect you and this and that. Do it to my face. If you're going to do it if you can do it in your car, do it to my face.
Exactly. And so I drive through. He gets out of his car. Like, what idiot? Like, he's going to go to this. He just flipped me off. He's going to go into the freaking store. So he sees that I've now
pulled in next to him.
Oh, and he's like, you can tell he's like, oh crap. He's like in that oh crap moment.
Yeah.
So now he's like by the carts.
And now you're acting tough because you're in your car.
Oh yeah. Now I'm
okay.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm like super tough at this point. He flips me off again. But
what?
But not like a flip off. Like I'm gonna do it like in front of everybody. He did it like you were in like 3rd grade.
Oh, I'm getting out. I'm getting out of the car.
Behind a desk. Like he's just like he like really low, like barely moves his finger up like that.
I'm getting out of my truck. I hate that stuff. I hate it.
Little pussies doing little shit like that.
I hate it. I hate it.
So then I make a loop so he can see that I'm now driving by his car that's parked in this parking lot. He's flipped me off twice, and I stop right next to his car, and he's staring. I can see his his like silhouette staring at me from Safeway, staring at me, and like, what am I going to do next? Well, then I swing out like I'm going by. This was the funniest thing.
You go by him again?
Yes. Yeah. So at this point, I drive all the way by Rite Aid and come back through. Now he's no longer in the doorway. He's not by his car. He's in. I see him hiding, hiding by the Nabisco like display, like ducking behind it, looking to see if I'm going to do anything to his car.
What a bitch.
Oh man. So then I'm like, I posted on Facebook. The only reason I posted on Facebook was it was so weird to get home and then like 2 hours later pop up and I'm like, that's the guy.
Yeah.
You may know this person. So I
Super
post about it and people are like, oh dude, yeah, I saw that car too. It's weird.
I had a guy on a Friday morning, worked out at like 5 a.m., got the workout done, showered, hit Starbucks, driving to my office. I'm like a Highway 18, just going down the road.
How recent?
It was probably a year ago, maybe a little longer. But I'm going Highway 18. I'm in the left lane. Big trucks are in the right lane. Like, why would I be in the right lane?
Right.
I'm going 65. I'm going 5 over. No big deal. Everything's cool. Like, whatever. Driving. This Subaru, like, rolls up on me. Like, going, like, right on my ass. And I'm like, cool. I'm going 65, having my coffee. It was, like, springish, just beginning summer, like, probably a year and a half ago.
Pre-COVID.
Yeah. And I'm like, everything's cool, like whatever. But he's like right on my ass. So I'm like, whatever. I'm not getting over. I'm like, what am I going to sit behind this semi? Like, I'm rolling. Like, maybe going 66, 68-ish. I'm speeding.
Yeah.
And
but is he riding your ass?
Yeah. So
as if you're still going slow.
Yeah. The dude gets next to me and fully flips me off and gooses it. Well,
Papa Bear don't like that.
Little did you know. And I was having a great day. Like, weather was perfect. Yeah. Like,
got a good workout.
Got the window down a little bit. Like, showered. I'm feeling refreshed. I already got a hold on the day.
Yeah.
Like, I'm rolling. Like, having my coffee. Like, just ready to kick this day in the dick. It's Friday.
You're about
to blow his dick.
You're about to blow this. Your dick's already blown off by this day. It's just a great day.
So I'm ripping down. So he pulls up next to me on the right-hand lane, flips me off, and then gooses it and goes. Well, I'm like, fuck you. I'm going 85 now, trying to catch this guy. Nice. And he's weaving in and out of these trucks and this and that. And I'm like, okay. Well, I can't weave in and out of these things like that. I'm in a pickup truck, right?
Big guy.
So I'm like, okay. So I'm leaning back while I'm watching him the whole time. He slows down a little bit. He thinks he ditched me. Like, it is what it is. My exit is like the second exit after the Muckleshoot. Like the exit right after the Muckleshoot exit you'd get off. And I'm watching him, and he takes that exit. The first exit. Yeah. And I'm like, and I'm close, but I'm tucked behind a truck. So the truck goes by and I whoop down. There's a school bus sitting there, red light. He's stopped. School bus takes a free right. I pull up right next to him. He's got his phone out filming me. I said, I hope you film this because if you make me get out of this truck, I'm going to beat your ass. And I'm like, literally just got done working out. I'm in great shape at the time. Yeah. Like, my arm is out the window. I'm hanging halfway out my truck. And I'm like, you better be careful who you start flipping off, dude. I said, I'll follow you to your job and embarrass you in front of every single person you know, if you even have a job, like this and that. I'm like, you think you're tough, buddy?
Well, you got him there, too.
I said, better be careful. You better be careful who you're flipping off next time. Oh, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? He's filming me. I said, dude, put your phone down. I said, because you're gonna film yourself getting your ass whooped. I said, I have no problems getting out of this truck, and I have no problems going to jail today if I have to. And he was like, puts his phone down. I'm like, that's what I thought. I said, you owe me an apology or I'm going to whoop your ass. I'm sorry, man. I'm just having a bad morning. Okay, cool. I get that. Everybody has a bad morning. Don't be an idiot, though, because if I had a gun or somebody who's a psychopath that just chased your ass down, you better be careful.
Yeah.
Like, I just don't get that. I don't flip anybody off when I'm driving. I don't do it. Because the road rage is real, bro.
Yeah.
It's a real deal.
It's
a real deal. The reason why I get so pissed off is as I sit in my truck, maybe my seat's low a little bit. Maybe my seat's kicked back a little bit just as I drive. Like, these guys think they're tough. Like, whatever. Like, you don't know who I am. It's not like an alpha thing, but it is a little bit, like, to the extent of, like, okay, I'm not going to let you disrespect me and you just drive away. And you get the upper hand on that. If I can catch you, I'm going to disrespect you and then I'm going to drive away. Like, you know what I mean? Like, why you can't do that? Like, I just don't get it. Like, I don't do that. I can be pissed off, so pissed off. I won't do that. I've literally been driving down I-5 to like Portland for a golf tournament before. Driving. I see these two like road raging in front of me. They pull an exit. Dude stops, gets out of his car, starts walking back. Guy jumps out, grabs a tire iron. The other guy goes back, grabs a baseball bat. I'm like, what?
Double dragon.
Dude, I literally pull over on the side of the road and I'm just watching this. I'm like, somebody's going to get throttled right here. And they're just like running back and forth to their vehicles, grabbing different tire irons or bats or whatever. I'm like,
bigger and bigger each time.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I don't F with road rage. I had it here.
I don't mess with it either.
This is what I heard with
nothing good's gonna come from it.
With Pacific Northwest people. You go down to California, the road rage is completely different. The thing that Pacific Northwest people drive, I've had people that have moved up here and they're like, dude, it's weird. You guys care about everything in front of you. Like
rain?
No, just like the spot. Like if someone tries to speed up by you're like, this guy ain't
yeah.
You and other areas, they don't care. Fine. Pass me, get in front of me. I don't give a crap. Just don't like swerve into me. Like, but we're like, dude, you're
not getting my spot.
You don't take my spot. I'll freaking.
You can go behind me, but you aren't getting in front of me.
Exactly.
I can relate to
that. So, when it comes to all that stuff, man, that's crazy, dude. I've had a couple run-ins here and there. The other day, driving back from Puyallup, the thing is like, dude, like we're all on this freaking freeway together. Freeway road rage doesn't make any sense to me because we're all in this together.
Right.
If I've got a truck, massive ass truck that's trying to merge, and we're driving around like 45 miles per hour, and there may not be enough room here and there. If there's enough room for me to wedge to the left to let this truck to get in,
I'm gonna let you in.
I'm gonna try and get this big ass truck in.
You're bigger than me.
Yeah, and I'm gonna go in the left lane if there's spot. So I did that, plenty of room, but this dude was like, "Hey, that's my spot behind me," and he just tried to whip by me, and that's the best part. When they can't whip by you and they try, like then they're like, okay, well,
now you speed up and close the gap. They can't get through.
They can't get through.
Oh, so now you're dicking with him.
Oh, heck yeah, dude! It's actually kind of fun.
There you go.
Anyway, so I love it. So here,
we got for me. Spit it out, Big Daddy.
I love rapid fire. I want to see how fast you can respond on your feet.
Go. I'm ready. I'm an athlete.
This is a drill.
I'm an athlete.
Okay, so I'm going to throw random questions at you.
I'm an athlete. Go.
Oh, you think you're ready for this?
Yeah, you're going to throw random questions.
Random question, okay? What is something people search for but rarely find?
Love.
Wow, okay. You already had it. If you were caught sleepwalking, where would someone find you?
Bathroom.
What is your favorite word for a bowel movement?
Shit.
What is the biggest problem with the American school system?
Teachers.
Common Core.
Joking. Government. Government teachers.
Teachers not going into the office, even though we have to risk our lives with PPE, but
government.
They can do whatever they want.
Teachers. Government.
What is the last thing you purchased?
Beer.
Modelo. If you were a corporate attorney, what company would you like as your client? Who's always getting in trouble? That would always be paying what? And You're an attorney. What? Amazon. I like that. What would you title your autobiography?
Sweet Meat.
I thought Hollerin with Hollenbeck would be it, but okay.
Hollerin with Hollenbeck's Sweet Meat.
Sweet Meat Volume 2. What is your favorite kind of donut?
Glazed.
Glazed? Old-fashioned glazed donut.
Old-fashioned.
Like, are you talking about not the round kind, but the one that
old-fashioned. It looks like it tire. Hey, I'm old-fashioned like that. You know what I mean?
Where is the worst place where you have to use a bathroom?
Worth place?
Rest where you have to wear a bathroom?
Rest stop.
Use a bathroom. What unhealthy habit is good to have?
Beer.
Alcohol consumption. You're actually doing really well.
Yeah, duh.
What is the most comforting sound?
Waves.
Okay, now we're gonna amp this up a little bit more.
Let's go.
Okay, no more one-word answers.
Sentences.
You give a full-on freaking
Okay.
Convince me this is the right way. Okay, you ready for this?
Yeah.
You got 30 seconds to convince me.
Okay.
What is the one thing you can draw very well?
I can draw a flower. I've been drawing it since I was like 6th grade.
You drew a dick amazingly like a year ago too, by the way.
Flower. I said. Flower.
He actually did. It's actually over there. I don't have it. We were talking about we should do a logo for Hollenbeck. He goes, "Oh yeah, let me whip something up." And then I thought he was actually drawing me something like valuable, and it's a very shaded, it's got
big veiny triangle fucker.
And it says Holler with Hollenbeck, and it's just this giant wiener.
Hey, super bad.
I totally thought you had something. I'm thinking it was great. Okay, convince me. What do you consider the worst household chore?
Well, Travis. Worst household chore.
The one that you hate the most.
I hate doing dishes.
Why?
Because you're always doing them. Never stop.
Never stops. Laundry though. Laundry never stops.
I don't mind doing laundry. I just don't like folding it all the time. But
do you like fold? I don't like putting it away.
Here's the thing with laundry. With laundry, if you get a load and you do it, and then it's quick. It's like a 10-minute process. Putting it in, and then afterwards you fold the laundry, and that laundry's done, and you're done. But you let 40 loads back up, then
you're done. You're there for weeks.
Yeah.
What is evidence that there is something very wrong in this world? Think
Government.
hard. Think hard on this one.
I'm going to say government.
I love the enunciation on the N. Government. Would you ever be a politician? That's not the question on here. Would you ever do it? Ever? They said, hey, run for mayor. Would you do it?
I would change some shit if I was.
What would you do? What would be your first change?
You don't have to wear a mask.
See, it's always political. Someone's like, masks aren't political. I'm like, dude, it's a hot bush and political. We're not even.
I wouldn't put small businesses out of work. I wouldn't put all these people out of work right before Christmas.
Yeah, we're not even getting this. I agree. It's getting crazy. It's at some point, you're an adult. You need to make your own decisions. You need to be like
the Barstool Sports guy. Did you read that? Did you hear that when he said?
Yeah, Dave.
He's like, listen. He's like, we decided that me and my family aren't going to do Thanksgiving.
Right.
But I'm also an adult. I can go to a restaurant.
Right.
If I feel comfortable with
Yes.
it. Like, if you don't feel comfortable with it, then don't do it.
Right.
Like, you don't have to mandate what we do. Like, we're all adults.
We're adults.
Like, let us do what we do.
Right. And we take the risk. We take the risk on the fine. We take the risk on getting other
For
people.
sure.
If you get someone sick because you're open for COVID, do you not think that you're going to get a lawsuit? You'll probably get a lawsuit. But that's the risk that people are willing to take. You're probably going to get a lawsuit that you were open during a time that you shouldn't be, or you're told not to, and someone gets COVID. You're opening yourself up for a negligent lawsuit.
You're also taking a gamble
taking
on the
a risk.
fact that you're going to be how many hundreds of thousands of dollars into your business, and you're going to lose it all.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's the risk that people are willing to take.
Somebody behind a mask on a TV with a dude with sign language next to you telling you that you can't do it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you're an adult. If you're a business owner and you're an adult.
Enzo, you can suck a chub.
Okay, all right.
Next question.
In what city? What is the funniest thing you can write in 5 words or less?
Funniest thing I can write.
You can use only 5 words or less. What's the funniest thing that you can put together? 5 words or less.
The funniest thing?
Yeah.
Go Huskies.
Oof.
That's the funniest thing I can put together.
Exclamation point, exclamation point.
hate them.
And what part of the world would you hate to be by yourself? You're in the UW at campus? Is that right?
Kuwait.
I thought some stupid answer that you're going to say. You're like, women's dressing room. I hate this. I hate Disneyland. But believe it or not,
I love Disneyland. You don't?
A line. I should say. Let me repeat this. A 2-hour line at Disneyland.
Yeah.
The worst. The worst.
That's why you get fast passes.
What is it?
Fast pass.
No, you must have something. The NFLPA, did that NFLPA card get you a fast pass? Because
super fast track. Super fast track.
What would you devote your life to training for? I feel like you've done that. You trained for football, but besides football, what would you devote your life for training for? What's a secondary hobby that
health? Health.
Right now, this is the question on here. 4 horsemen, top 4, I should say. After school cartoons, growing up, what was your go-to?
I was more mature than that. I didn't do a lot of cartoons.
You never did cartoons?
I used to, and
I would go Roscoe and Ronnie.
I would go before school.
Oh, okay. Pink Panther and a little.
No, not cartoons.
What was it?
Three's Company.
Yeah, come on, knock on my door.
We've been waiting for you.
Good
show, Mr. Roper. Like Jack Tripper just living with 2 chicks. Watch the shit out of Three's Company. Used to watch Three's Company.
Dude, I was Mr. Belvedere before school.
Yeah. Silver Spoons.
Okay.
Silver Spoons, Mr. Belvedere.
Charles in Charge.
Charles in Charge. Three's Company. Little House on the
MASH.
Prairie. Little House on the Prairie.
A-Team.
I never could get into MASH.
Really?
Couldn't do it.
A-Team?
Yeah, I'm down with A-Team, but I couldn't get into MASH.
What is the best way what is the most comforting sound? What is the most we already said
Waves.
Waves.
Waves. I love the ocean. I want to live on the ocean.
Can you, for people that might be suffering from insomnia, they might be suffering from any sort of sleep deprivation, could you, for the next 5 seconds,
Picture me in a Speedo.
No,
in a hammock with waves crashing.
No, I said don't get him horny. I said,
come on.
I said put him to sleep. Okay.
Oh.
So I want you to do some waves crashing in the background.
Death metal.
That sounds like Darth Vader more than anything.
Have you ever listened to sounds at night?
Yeah, I guess everything is a Darth Vader sound.
Yeah.
Wow. I wonder if that people do that. I wonder if that would put people to sleep is just listening to Darth Vader breathe. That's not a bad idea.
Or
I might put that together.
Better than listening to you on your CPAP.
Dude, a CPAP machine would be the best. Actually, I would.
What's the best sound? CPAP.
I was so afraid. I wanted a CPAP until I heard Reggie White died because he was on a CPAP machine and he just eventually passed away. And I was like, oh man, I don't want a CPAP machine anymore. Just learn to breathe for you. This is actually very good for you. What is the biggest advantage of being really tall? Why do you like being really tall? Even though you looked like a kicker. MK, did you see that thing?
I think that biggest advantage would be from a business standpoint, or just like a life standpoint, would be like when you walk in a room, you have a presence.
Ooh.
You do.
Like most people say, oh, getting stuff off of tall shelves.
No.
Yours is like you walk in.
You have like a presence in a room when you walk in. Not that that's like a...
but
not that I'm trying to say like, oh, I'm better than somebody or this and that, but it's just like the way life is.
MK posted I don't know if did you hear about this yet?
No.
MK posted a picture of you. You're in the center of like these two other Wazoo greats, and they were like inches taller than you.
Huge, right?
And I said, who's the kicker in the middle?
I was like a kicker. Those dudes are huge.
They're like massive.
6'9" twins, like probably 350 each. They're huge. Big dudes.
Massive men.
Yeah.
You looked
One's
puny.
a state patrol, another one's like a builder.
One's what?
State patrol.
Do you imagine that guy giving you a ticket? Walking up?
Yeah, right.
Just like pushing, literally like you're in your little like friggin' Kia.
How about getting arrested by him? How about getting arrested by him and you got to sit behind him? Come on, dude. He's guy's like 6'9" in a squad car.
Oh man. What do you never leave home without?
Cell phone.
Yeah, me neither. And that's how they're going to track us. GPS tracker.
I feel like you're into some Celic 5G stuff right now.
5G Celic. That's what they call me. And they call me 5G. The most in my bank account because of them. Or they're like, oh wow, this guy's got 5Gs. What would have been a more productive way to spend your time yesterday? Did you do anything yesterday that you're like, yeah, I wish I didn't do that?
No, I try to make the best out of my day every day.
Are you for me, I think because here's the thing. If you cook,
if you asked me about today, I would maybe say this.
If you cook,
yeah.
If you're a person that cooks.
I barbecued some chicken last night.
I think you learn how to
tune in and out.
No, not that. Do multiple things all at once. Like you realize, okay, I got to get this thing going over here. Like I remember when I first made my first like on my own meal, and like I cooked like all of this dish
like the
first,
meat, and it was ice cold when the rest of it was
exactly.
Done.
Like you've got to learn how to preheat an oven while you're making this. And you got to
think ahead.
Yeah, and I think if you're a better chef or a cook or whatever, then you've probably mastered multitasking and getting everything ready to be presented all at the same time.
I agree with that.
That's so. Would you say that you are good at that? Are you good at managing your time?
I've become good at that.
Here's my second part because I was thinking about this today. If you're good at it, then is there a point where you've freed up all this other time because you've been so good at multitasking and condensing things and getting all your chores done and tasks done and this and that where you just, because you have all this other time, you just waste the shit out of this other time.
Yeah.
Where you're like watching TV or movies.
Yeah, like I'm really good at like I can get stuff done like ASAP.
In no time at all.
I got to get it done. Like boom, boom, where it may take somebody a whole day to do what I did in like that short amount of time. but it's just like it comes natural to me. Like when I first got in the real world workplace after the NFL, I did like a sales thing, and like people would like literally be at the office till forever. And I would just be like, I don't get why they're at the office for so long.
Right.
Like, this is done. Like, I got all this done. Like, cross my T's, dotted my I's. Like, everything's dialed in. Like, I'm fully dialed in. And I'm like, I don't need to be here anymore. Like, I don't understand why you're here till 11. Like, what are you doing?
Right.
Like, and I mean, I get, like, different deals and, like, this and that. But, like, daily, I'm like, I just don't understand it. Like,
so then,
and I'm like a top producer. I'm like, what are you doing that I'm not? Am I missing something?
so
like,
then,
why?
So then, with that, which is good, I'm proud of you and good job.
Thank you.
I think you need that.
Hey, thanks for the knee tug.
Good job. The knee tug. I hope that was your knee.
It was. It wasn't. It was.
So what do you waste your time on? Like, what do you like, dude? This is my guilty pleasure that I absolutely waste my time on.
Cooking, probably. I love to
really?
cook.
Oh, so you
like, bro, I'll wake up in the morning.
There you go. Okay.
I wake up in the morning, and like the first thing I think about in the morning
What's
is
for dinner?
like, what am I going to make for dinner today? And if I don't know, like, I will research it. I will look. I will find something cool that looks delicious to me, and I'll be like, this is what I'm making. Like, it's a passion of mine. I like it. I really love doing it. And like, I know that after a day, if I have everything, all my ducks in a row, boom, get home, get dialed in, boom, okay, I'm cooking. I'm going to have a beer. I'm going to be on the grill. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. And that's out of the way for the day of the thought process anyways. And now I can like check out and like focus on like really making like a really good meal or like whatever.
And so that's when you crack a beer, make yourself a vodka soda because you've already pre-planned everything. Yeah, you've ran it through your head a few times on how you're going to do it. And now it's autopilot at this point.
Coast mode.
And just cooking, taking have a little snack, drink, a little snack, and just enjoying it.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah.
That's good.
Hey.
That's good. I'm curious because I feel like I'm getting this way. What's your bedtime? Like, when are you falling asleep?
My bedtime is like, as of late, is like 8 p.m.
Isn't that crazy?
It's crazy. Dude, like, I used to be like, 8 o'clock?
That's nothing.
Drinks, like, maybe I'll just start another batch of chicken on the grill or do something like that. Now, no, I'm down, especially in this weather.
Yeah.
I'm down to cook at like 3:30, 4 o'clock.
And
like, literally, like, have some cocktails, catch a buzz, shut it down at 7. Hang out, watch a show for an hour, go to bed at like 8:15.
That's how I am, dude. It's insane.
We're getting home.
I remember being like it was 11 p.m. was like, yeah, duh. Even midnight to 1 a.m., sure. But like 11 was when I'd be shutting it down. Now it's like, you know what?
That's how I was. Like the other night I was doing something and I like look at the clock. It was like 10:30. I'm like, I gotta go to bed.
It's true.
So true.
Dude, and there's times even like last year we were podding. We were podding towards 10:30, 11:30 as well.
Yeah, times have changed.
Not anymore. It's like
because we're trying to get as much sleep as we can and push through this bullshit.
It's the truth.
Okay, what do you guys want to do? It's 7:30. I'm gonna go to bed.
I'm gonna get more pillows. I'm turning into a pillow guy again. Like, that's the other thing. You get hooked on pillows.
Oh, dude, I love pillows.
That's what I want for Christmas.
I'm a 4-pillow guy at night.
Oh my gosh,
4 pillows. 1 behind me, 1 in my arms, 2 behind my head.
Yeah,
every night.
Pillow me up.
Pillow me up. I'm almost like I'm like in a little barricade.
Yes, I'm at that point.
I'm in like a nice little pillow nook, if you will.
If you will.
Should we go to Mazatlan and get a chalupa?
That's a great idea. 5 more minutes and we'll go shut it down. How's it sound?
Sounds good.
All right. Dude, that sounds great, actually. I don't know how we're getting there. Uber?
No, I'm good.
All right. If you were a talk show host, Conan O'Brien recently retired. Mm-hmm. You're a talk show host. You are the one taking his spot.
Okay.
Who's your first guest? Thank you. I declined, but who's your real first guest?
First guest as me, a late night talk show host?
Yes.
I got to keep it light. I'm going comedian like Will Ferrell or somebody like that.
Will Ferrell, okay. Yeah. I like that. Keep it fun.
Yep.
Get people to tune in.
Yep.
Everyone loves Will Ferrell for the most part. I like that. I wonder who. I think I would probably bring in.
Use something super deep. Like I'd probably bring Inslee on.
No. Yeah. I'm hosting Almost Live. Let me bring on Inslee. No, I'd probably bring in, but I would probably bring in something that's going to get the most ratings. So you're like, who is this Travis? I would honestly,
Who's hot right now?
Uh,
Nobody's really hot right now.
I think that there's a few people that are hot right now.
Gotta
I
go
would
to the music world.
like Russell Wilson. Music World's
Post
good.
Malone, maybe.
Post Malone, maybe. Justin Bieber, maybe.
The Biebs?
Simon Rex. I'm bringing in Simon Rex. Good call.
Fuck you.
Good call, Simon Rex. What is a strange reason to celebrate? Is there something that people do that they celebrate that's strange to you?
Biden's win?
This is getting so political. My gosh.
Something strange that people.
I think
there's a time and a place to celebrate anything and everything.
I think gender reveals are the one. I mean, to me, like that is like I don't know. I mean, it's fun and creative, but the other part's like, who cares? I don't care if you're having a boy or a girl. I don't care if you're even having a kid. unless you're my wife, then I care. But even if it's like, hey, congratulations, way to have a kid.
Did you see the balloon one where it took off?
No.
The big, huge black balloon. Like, you can't see inside of it, right? And the guy's like beating on it, like trying to get it to pop, and it won't pop, and the thing breaks loose and takes off in the air.
So they have no
Nobody
clue.
knows what it is.
Just run inside, get your shotgun real quick. Pow!
Nobody knew what it was.
You see Kirk Cousins when he did his? They're fun to watch. I get it. He threw almost into the dirt, a football into the dirt. It was a cardboard box that he had to just hit like from like 8 feet away, and he almost threw that ball like into the dirt. He barely hit the like bottom left corner of it, and it revealed it. But it was like, this is what you do
For a living. You can't hit a box
They had one
8 feet away.
They had one softball guy.
Softball.
Like a guy like a Johnny White, like a guy who like a Craig Bentley, like a Sean McDonald, like someone who just Kyle Pierce
softball a lot.
plays softball all the time.
Oh, underhanded him one?
Over and over and over. It never broke every time that it hit the ground.
They're just getting nervous, dude.
He just could not hit the dang ball.
They're getting nervous.
And then finally it hit and it broke. It hit the ground and it broke.
He's getting nervous.
Yeah.
Getting nervous. Maybe he doesn't want a kid.
What would you do if you could do a gender reveal? What's your gender reveal if you could do it now? Would it be a pile-on? Would it be or like a dummy? Like a what do they call this thing that you push?
Tackling dummy?
Tackling dummy.
No, I just do the old-fashioned way. Just go get an ultrasound and look at it.
Me too. Me too. I would do something weird. I'd probably do something like super. Like I if I had the money. This is if you had money. I'd buy a house, like a house that everyone wanted in town. And then I would just blow it up. And whatever the smoke was, and I'd be like, oh, sorry, you wanted that nice house? That giant house? Sorry, it's blown up now.
Why would you ever do that?
Just to be a jerk. Do you root for villains or good guys when it comes to movies?
I'm a good guy. I'm a good guy. I'm a good guy. Good guys finish last, but I'm a good guy.
Do you ever look at some of the movies and realize that some of the good guys are actually probably the villain in it when you start looking at it? Yeah.
Do you watch the it's on HBO. It's called not Unfalling, Undid, maybe? Undoing.
Okay.
It's good.
What's it about?
It's on HBO. It's good.
Pump it.
It's good.
What's it about?
It's about like a family, a husband, wife. They have one son. He's in private school. She's a shrink. He's like a pediatrician, like a heart, like surgeon for kids with cancer, and like a children's hospital. And they're doing like this mom's like thing for the school, and this other mom wants to show up and be there, and it's like a weird, awkward transition, like whatever. And they go to this dinner thing, and then the girl that knew ends up dead. And like it's pasted on this husband. It's like all this. It's
so it sounds.
It's good.
So it sounds like it's like a thriller.
Yeah.
You're trying to figure it out. It's not like funny.
No, it's definitely a thriller.
Gotcha. What's your quick recommend? We did this with Craig and Corey Bentley. You guys check out those full buddy fantasy football type things. We talk about other stuff too. But one of the things that we ended was a movie that not many people know about that you love. like one that you would recommend that you like? Not many people are like, oh, Dumb and Dumber. I don't know. Yeah, obviously everyone's seen Dumb and Dumber. Is there?
You know what? There's this movie that I've loved my whole life, and
The Last Unicorn.
I threw it on the other day, and I was like, the acting in it is miserably horrible. The Program. It is horrible. It's horrible.
You're just staring at it like
The Program. I like put it on the other night. I was like, I'll just shut this off. It's about a college football team, and it goes through steroids and running back. That's the new running back that's taken the existing running back's like girlfriend, and like he's struggling and cut just a
typical
stereotypical like movie about college football.
It's probably because you were the big guy.
Yeah.
And they were like, you're like, that's not how we were.
Place at the table. Whoa. Thanks for listening, guys. We love you.
I love you. Thanks for listening. Send us your own questions. I'd love to just rapid fire these right into frickin' Joey's earlobes. Thanks so much for listening. Have a great day and take care. Hollerin with Hollenbeck.
Holleback. Joey Hollenbeck.